My bad for the lack of content, you guys, because I really have slacked off bad this year, especially like, you know, as far as photos and everything goes. So yeah, my bad on that. I'm getting to the reason why I haven't really been doing videos. So yeah, let's cut the talking. Let's get right to it. So I'm gonna give y'all basically the rundown, like my job, my Z, and then just my life, and just what I'm basically thinking I'm gonna be with YouTube, like for the future. So yeah, so anyways, my job. Not gonna lie, you guys, I've really been trying my best to, like, you know, get myself together, make time for my YouTube videos and stuff. If y'all can see, I've really been posting up like 1 to 2 videos like every, who knows, week, not week, but every, I want to say 3 weeks, or, you know, month. So yeah, I've really been like thinking about YouTube, and I'll be like, I don't want to do it no more. Really, it's not the thing that I don't want to do it no more, it's just my time frame. And every time I would try to do something, it's like, I want to say I don't want to do it, it's just I'm not really motivated to do it after I come from work. Because the place that I'm working at, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I enjoyed it when I first went there, but now it's really starting to get on my nerves. Like, ooh. Like, if that was the case, I would have stayed at my old job, the aircraft place. Not gonna lie, you guys, it was bad, but not gonna lie, compared to this, what I'm doing now, it's worse. And I kind of not really do regret it of leaving that place, because now ain't no way to get back over there. So yeah, it's a lot, you guys. So yeah. So yeah, as far as that goes, it just time frame, and then just the reason why I say you're not motivated to do it is because the people I have to deal with, it's just some stuck up people, and it just really gets on my nerves. Like, for instance, now I've been off for like 10 days again, but it's not vacation time. I've used it vacation time before, and I've been off for that. That's why I got those videos for y'all. Like, I want to say the last Z meet and the Cars and Coffee Voluptuous meet, and yeah, and I was really, like, you know, enjoying doing that. But not gonna lie, guys, it always, like, at that very end, you thinking like, dang, I gotta go back to work, this, you know, but at the same time, it's part of life, I know that. But this place, you guys, it really gets aggravating. Like I told my boss that, you know, I'm not supposed to be around anybody, because I don't know if y'all guys knew or not, but Jose had COVID, and I didn't know, like, until
barely. Not gonna lie, you guys, that guy, he barely gets sick. So I hated that for him, and he had to miss out on that. And yeah, and so when I told my boss the next day, that Tuesday, and I basically supposed to come in, I was like, hey, I can't be around nobody, I gotta get tested, this and that, blah blah blah. The doctor told me I can't be around nobody. He was like texting me and stuff, and not gonna lie, you guys, it started to get really aggravating, because he called me, I want to say at 10. I told him like at 6 or 7 that morning, and told him I had to go to the clinic basically to get, you know, tested if I was positive or not. So yeah, so I just was having a hard time, because the reason I say I was having a hard time, my boss, like, not gonna lie, he just became a manager or whatnot, and he's starting like to be a real asshole. And yes, I don't really like to say it like that, but no, it really is true. he started to become an asshole. Like, reason I'm saying that, you literally cannot take a break without him coming at you. Hey, you got something to do? This and blah blah. I'm like, dude, it's hot as hell, like 100-something degrees outside, and we in the shop. We barely have fans. Let us take, a break. And that's what people told him before. Like, hey, dude, don't come like that. Like his past co-workers that he used to work with. Well, the recent co-workers are still working it, but still, they're telling him like, dude, why are you getting upset that we're sitting up here taking a break? And you told us clearly, like, hey, you drink lots of water, this and that, blah blah blah. And that really starts to like get on my nerve. I'm like, I can't stand when people do that. They tell you to do something, like, hey, take a break, whenever this that. Next thing they go to ask him what you got to do, what you got. Like, dude, just like stop that. I can't stand when people say stuff like that and then go right back and try to force you to go back to work, and it's 100-something degrees, or feels like 100-something degrees outside, and we up under those hot ass trucks. Like, those trucks are hot when they come in, some of them, but still, dude, we already have to go up under the trucks or inside the truck and fix the AC, or who knows, whatever they have planned. And it's so annoying. I'm like, my God, like, can you just let me take this break right quick and go finish this? Then I go finish what I was doing, because he tries to make you finish a truck like 2 to 3 hours. Like, hey, we're gonna have to get this done. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, why are you rushing? The people know you still have to wait on part, and that's the crazy part. I have to take people like to the hotels, like, cause those are truck drivers from different, areas. They're not from here. They're like from Florida, Texas or something, and they coming through here and they having an issue with their truck, so that's why they stop at that place. And if their truck is not ready, then it's okay with them. They know, their bosses know, or really will book them a hotel, and they won't have to pay out of pocket for that. So I really don't like be understanding. I'm like, dude, why are you trying to rush, and you can't get it done in a day like this? Sometimes you can, because it's something small, but if it's something major and big, the thing is, we might not even have that part while you're rushing. And when you rush like that, and then you go to another truck and rush, it's the same cycle, you guys. Like, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And I said, I thought this job would have been better. So, long story short, you guys, he basically, back to the main subject, he basically called me, and then after he got through calling me, he texted me, because I was outside working on my Z, because I'm going to put clips of what I was doing to my Z at that time. Basically, I was just fixing my belts, because my water pump belt had snapped on me, so I put all new serpentine belts on that car, and it runs a lot better. So yeah, and that was like around 10 when he called me and texted me. I'm like, okay, dude. So I called him, and he's like, hey, did you get the results yet? I'm like, dude, I said, I'm still in line. Basically, like, saying, why would I have the results already, dude? It's a lot of people out here getting tested. Everywhere you go, it's not like that. It's not. So yeah, and then he basically did it all day, to the point where it was time for us to like get off, or for me to get off. So I was just like, man, that's getting on my nerves. And I was like, man, he need to go on somewhere with that. I was really getting pissed off with him. Then he started asking all the other questions, this and blah blah blah. Then the next day he started texting me, hey, I need the paperwork, this and blah blah for corporate or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, he's all like, yeah, I need the paperwork for corporate and all this and that, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool. Send that off to him. I'm like, hopefully he'll leave me alone, whatever. Anyways, you guys, so yeah, he did that basically the whole week, and my mom got pissed off with it, and she's like, you know what? I said, just take my paperwork up there, because I can't be around. I'm quarantined. The lady told me I turned out to be negative. But the lady told me to stay quarantined at home because Jose had it, and you know, I could probably catch it at any time. I'm coming like back and forth from work, and you know, touching stuff, even though he was shut up in his room half of the time. So yeah, and basically, I was having to disinfect the whole house. You know, wipe everything down with Lysol or spray the house down with Lysol. So yeah, and it was just yeah, you guys, it was hectic. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna touch bases on you about the Z. So my Z, you guys, ain't gonna lie, it's been going through it. Not gonna lie, it's been going through it. It's my wing. And what I mean by that, I have my T-top, I have my carbon fiber hood, but those of you that know, my carbon fiber hood flew up on me and bust my windshield. Yeah, on the way to a meet. That's what's crazy. And we still went to the meet. We just didn't like floor it or nothing because yeah. So I guess the carbon fiber hood wasn't latched down all the way, and it flew up on like a back road. Thank goodness it wasn't any cars around us. And it busted my windshield. And I was like, wow, like, dang, I hate that happened to me. Because I just had got that hood back. And I was so excited about it. And what's crazy was when I was washing that car that same day, I want to say an hour or two before that meet, Jose was just talking about, dang, he brought this carbon fiber back to life, this blah blah blah. And I said, yeah, say I like it and all, but still later on down the line I'm gonna give me another one, you know. But yeah, yeah, I just haven't had any luck with that car. Yeah, that happened. So after that, I was coming from the hospital because me, my little brother, and Jose, and this other, well, Caleb, you guys, all y'all guys that watch my channel that knows about him, the little kid that likes to be around me and Jose when we work on the cars, him, we all went to the hospital because our sister had, you know, a little issue with her baby at the time, and the baby wasn't born yet. She was just, you know, still in her belly, and the baby, I guess, didn't move or whatever, and we all, like, you know, rushed her to the hospital. So long story short, after that we decided to come back home, and I decided to do a pull with the Z. Well, the next day got up for work, did this and that, and I got my phone replaced, and I was already upset with it because the phone kept breaking more and more, and I had borrowed my brother's phone, and that ended up being more and more cracked too as well. So I got my phone I have now, I got that fixed. Took it to the iPhone place not too far from my house, and I had to go back to work. Well, when I was headed back to work, my car was making this like weird sound, and I put my foot down on the clutch. It just didn't. Please don't tell me that's my crankshaft, because the reason why I jumped to that instantly is because Carl, his Z, did the same thing, and basically was just no good. So I was worried. So I got to work, I want to say right before I turned into work, my car, I went to downshift to second. It launched forward as I was going into second, and then it downshifts. I'm like, oh crap. So I hurried up and shut the car, like hopefully it'll straighten itself back up by the time I crank it back up, which I knew it didn't. And so on the way at work, or during work, I messed around there and cracked the phone completely, and so I was getting aggravated and all this. I just was pissed. So go back outside. Before I cranked it up, I went to see the crankshaft pulley itself, and I went to move it, or harmonic balance. You guys
that really knows about those crankshaft pulleys. Basically, I was turning the boat by my hand so easily. It was spinning freely. I was like, wow. So at that point, couldn't do nothing about it. I had to get a ride home, which I already had told Jose about it during my lunchtime. So he came and got me and whatnot, and I was the last person there. So yeah, the next day I had to get a tow truck over there and take me to F&D, the guys that always, you know, kind of works on our cars from time to time. And yeah, I had that car over there for about a week. So yeah, long story short, I got lucky. They put a used crankshaft pulley on there, tightened it back down. It tightened down like nothing, and that was it. I had a small little scar on the harmonic bouncer, on the crankshaft, I mean, itself. So yeah, and I got really lucky because, not gonna lie you guys, I was scared, but at the same time kind of happy. I'm talking about that later on. Yeah, I was really kind of worried. I was like, not right now, because I do want to put that car down, but not right now, because basically that was the only car really I had back and forth to work. So yeah, I want to say, what is it? Oh, recently the transmission decides to take a shit on me. Really, it didn't. I got lucky. So we went to the track, and I didn't film that for y'all because I was just enjoying myself, because I had a lot, we all had a lot going on. So the transmission. So on the way back home, it was this BMW like doing flybys by me inside. We was gonna run them, me and Jose and my Z, and we were really right here down the street from the house. And I let the BMW, it was a 328i. I let him get the hit because he had flashes lights at me to like let's line up. It's like 1 something in the morning. So I was letting the BMW get the hit. I think I have a video of it. And so I let him get the hit, and I was doing like a 40, and so I jumped, went to third, and lost all my power. I was like, what the hell? I told Jose, I'm like, we lost power. He's like, what? What you talking about? Like, I can't get it out of gear. It don't want to shift. Like, oh, like, you know, dang. So he like,
damn. Pull your shit off. I think I did. Huh? I think I did.
well, here goes the Z again. So I was like, you know what? Hopefully in the morning I'm gonna test drive it or whatever and see how it does. So I went to test drive it in the morning, see if everything was good. It drives fine. It drives fine. But when you go to slam the gears, it does not like that. It forces itself to stay locked in third. And if you take it out, it feels like you lost all your gears. Like it's just floating. Yeah, so that was recent. So my belts decides to go out on me. So, but long story short, what I end up doing, I degrease everything in the front of the car or whatnot. But yeah, so put all the belts on, the new belts, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty simple, but it just, so that's why you guys don't really see me mention nothing about Jetzilla or Jose's car, or really, you know, those two Z's, because hey, I can't really do nothing about it right now. But I'm not gonna say I can't do nothing about Jose Z right now, but at the same time, that's gonna be on his channel. But now I'm gonna let him do his content, because a lot of people been like, even though I was putting like little content on my channel here and there, he hasn't put nothing on that channel since his car went down. at the beginning of this year. And yeah, you guys, but I would rather get his car running before getting that car running, because not gonna lie, you guys, that car right there, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super pumped with getting that thing running and showing y'all and going and collabing with people. But as of now, we cannot do that because his car decides, you know, to go down, and it's okay. It's okay. It's part of the game. And like I told him, I said I'm gonna help him. Even when he first got there, I'm gonna help him with anything he needs, and that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, but anywho, so yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get this video uploaded today, which I hope I can. But yeah, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, comment down below what I should work on, and maybe, I can't promise y'all the content. Maybe not on this channel, I can say it like that. Maybe not on this channel, but on Jose's channel, maybe y'all will see more content coming on this channel. And yeah.